The paper with all the days written down, there's loads.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Stop flexing.
Just sitting up straight.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking right when you do that. Ready?
For the third time. Yes.
I can't do it.
I don't see this working.
Can't do a sustain.
I'm not doing it.
I can't do a sustain.
Nutrition.
Joe. See what I did there?
Very good.
What are we talking about?
Careful. Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a cunt.
YouTube friendly.
Don't you be a cunt. What do we mean by don't be a cunt?
Don't overuse the word can't.
Do or do not.
Exactly.
There is no try.
Is this aggressive Yoda?
That's as good as it
Yoda
gets.
on growth.
That's as good as it gets.
So, one thing we hear a lot of the time is you say to somebody, this is what we'd like you to. Someone says, how do I lose weight? This is what we'd like you to do. I can't do that. Straight away, you're going to not be able to do that. James, I'd like you to pat yourself on the head. I just can't. Even if it's the simplest task, if you start off with that mindset, it's not going to happen.
Those who say they can and those who say they can't are usually right. It's going to be a
I'm
quote.
sorry, will you just say that one again?
It's a quote.
Say it again.
Those who say they can and those who say they can't are usually right.
Done.
That's it. So you, like I said, Joe said, if you start off with this kind of this mindset that you can't do something, you're probably right. You know, if you have that, or even just flip it around and say, I can't do this yet, or I'm going to be able to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's a completely different mindset. It's like I can't do push-ups.
And it's so hard for the people that struggle with this. And it's easy for us to sit here and say, don't be a can't. And I appreciate that a lot of people, they aren't doing it consciously. They're not making a decision to say that they can't. It's the same as when people say to me, or I don't know if I speak for yourself, can you do this, or are you any good at this? Just naturally, through being positive and practicing this, just saying yes I can, being positive and saying
not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I will be able to though.
Yeah.
Just having that outlook that you can do these things, or that I will be able to with some practice, is just something that I've ingrained. I don't know about yourself, or you've always been able to do that, but it's something that I wasn't able to do before. I probably carefully, you're gonna love this. I was a can't.
Was.
And now I've changed kind of in some ways, but it's just making that conscious thought sometimes, that when someone says to you, when someone asks you a question, whatever it may be, then try to respond with a positive attitude. So everything that you do, whether or not you mean it, if you're having a bad day and someone says, how are you? Oh, I'm not very good. It's such a small thing, but it sets you off on the wrong foot. Or someone says, I'm not looking forward to going to work today. Well, you're probably going to have a crap day then, because that's your attitude. You've brought that attitude in. And obviously there's going to be factors that affect that, but you want to try and enjoy your life and get the most out of it, then I don't think that being negative helps anybody.
That's it. I think I'm going probably slightly off key.
Yeah.
But the whole thing. No. I'm saying I'm going to go off. Choosing your mood. It's one of those things. We've all done it. You look at your diary, or what you've got in a day's work. You're like,
I'm working with James again.
I am going to get absolutely slammed at work today. This is going to be so bad. I'm going to be so tired. I'm going to be so tired. Blah blah. But you just need to change. And then if you go in with that attitude, then you're going to have a shit. If you just go in there with a positive attitude, then it completely switches it around.
Definitely.
So yeah, just don't be one of those. Be like, oh, I can't do this. I almost finding excuses. We've done videos before, and don't make excuses. Like, oh, I couldn't get up any earlier to prep my food, or I can't go to bed earlier, because I have to do this and do that. You just need to find a way. Well, I'm going to think of a way instead of just saying I can't possibly prep my food. I can't possibly eat an omelette for breakfast because I don't have a microwave.
Yeah,
So,
it's like ask yourself why you can't. Or I think the meme that I quite like is, instead of saying I can't, say it's not important enough to me.
Yeah.
And that will suddenly flip things around. Why can't have an omelette for breakfast? It's not important. My fat loss is not important enough for me to try getting up 5 minutes earlier. And suddenly you put it in that perspective, and you go, oh, actually, it is that important to me. I do want to look better. I do want to feel healthier. So getting up 5 minutes earlier is a worthy sacrifice.
I can't drink 3 litres of water a day.
That's probably litre 2 already, isn't it?
It is.
So it's just having, you know, and the people that are the most successful, the people that find solutions to problems. If every time somebody asks you to do something and you just say, I can't do that, how are you ever going to get anything done? You know, you have to find a solution at some point. Everybody has 24 hours a day, everyone's got their own set of problems, but it's up to you to kind of find a solution, or to listen to us, and hopefully we can give you some easier ways to do things. But ultimately it comes down to you and finding that place in your head where you can say, yeah, I can do this, you know, I'm able to do this. So trying to start everything off on a positive footing is going to be a huge factor in that.
Huge! So don't be a can't.
Every time you catch yourself doing it, consciously think, it's just not important enough to me, it's not a big enough priority, it's not that I can't do this.
Yeah, just switch around the way you phrase things.
Yeah, if someone held a gun to your head at 7 o'clock in the morning and said, eat this omelette, you wouldn't say, I really can't, there's no way I could possibly eat this omelette.
What's in it?
Chorizo.
Yes, so I can do that.
A whole chorizo ring.
So yeah, stop it!
Yeah, practice it, work on it, yeah, and ultimately you'll be successful. People can kind of change their habits. We're all about habit building and habits making results.
Hence, so usual, you have I could find words in. YouTube Sustain Nutrition, subscribe, share, like, enjoy us, Facebook, same deal, Sustain Nutrition, Twitter, and Instagram,
Sustain_Nutri.
and that's us. Till next time.
Website coming soon.
Website coming soon. What is it?
SustainNutrition.co.uk.
www.
That doesn't matter.
Right. Good night,
Mr. Technology.